from Zoom. Okay, and we are live. Welcome again to the next Asian session hosted by yours truly, Mack. Let's give it a couple minutes here so we get the YouTube chat and YouTube people in here. Wait, which you? Whoa, that's right. I gotta look fresh, do with my hair like that. It's so fucking hot in here. Alright, so let's see how many people are here right now. Relax and take note while I take toast of the. What's up, buddy? Buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Little by little, we're filling up. So far, nothing to see here, guys. This is a crime scene. Straight up fucking shit. Shit from a range. Range shit. So, really not much. Nikki T. Yo. Got Sugar Tyrone in the house. Yeah, good song. Yeah, fuck good song, right? Biggie Smalls. Hey, what's up? I'm new here. Welcome, Defin later. I see ya later, alligator. Relax and take notes while I take talks of the marijuana stunks. Oh, bars. Damn, you guys are slacking today. Not that many people. I'm looking at GJ Vice right now, so let's see what's going on in here. So we have this really not that big of a deal of resistance here, right? Go to GJ. Back, motherfucker. Oh shit, I have this. I'm not letting people come in. My bad. Fuck. Yo, my bad. Fuck, guys, my bad. I had you guys waiting outside, like outside the VIP. This fucking Zoom, bro. Fucking Zoom. But anyway, we haven't done any recaps or analysis yet. We're gonna wait a little longer, maybe another 10 minutes, because GJ right now is at basically resistance, and if we do break above this wick here, I believe we can continue up to retest at least 150 to 100 tonight. That's a motherfucker. That's a 16 pip gap from here to here. So what do we need now? Oh, we need this 15-minute candle or 30-minute candle closing above this one bearish doji candle, and that's gonna be the confirmation for us to take take a trade. Oh, go ahead and just mark it up. Mark it up right here, right? Okay. So, revise. It's pretty high here. I like adjusted it, but it did. Wait, I can't adjust it. It's rejecting. It's rejecting both of my transactions. Yeah, it's rejecting, but it can just stay there for a while and just shoot up after. So just for safer buys, then you have to wait for a candle closing above 150 on flat. So let's put that right here. I have an alert set up here at the crossing of 150.0706, and for sales, let's move this support area a little lower. Basically, rejection zone right here, starting from here, and we want to have an alarm set up here to a break underneath this zone here. Yeah, basically that's what we want. A break or a pierce right through it, and then that would be the impulse entry, impulsive or impulse. And in the meantime, let's see what's gold doing. These I look white as shit. Gold, gold, gold. Right, so gold, what's gold doing? Gold is just consolidating for now. Oh man, that sucks. Lately, we've been seeing gold moving very nice during the Asian session, especially before 8 p.m. But so far, it's been ranging the last week or so. So what do I have this line here? And what we could do in the meantime, since we see a lot of range, it's basically just analyze on the higher time frames, and by higher time frames I mean the weekly or the monthly. Last Tuesday, we explained how gold can move on the higher time frames. Ted also gave an explanation, very very neat. Basically this pullback, he said. So that's what we got. Basically just some liquidity for price to continue down. The that 4-hour candle after that liquidity grab wasn't that strong to break down. Well, basically close under 1726. That would be a lot better to get that close underneath that 1726 to then continue continue bearish and finally retest that wick right here, and even this minor support down at 1700. And then after that we have this area here. For buys, as a second option, you have to definitely, well, and on the 4-hour, since we have this channel here, or whatever you want to call it. Range underneath that area. We have the continuation down, and above this area will be safer buys. Let me type this in because this is really hard to see. It's 72 cents. I think that will make more sense. And just keep it in there, and the second parameter will be a close underneath 17.25 for price to continue down. For sales. Put this in caps. Close under. Who's making noise, bro? 17.20. I'd say 20.25 is to be safer on the safe side. Who the fuck is making noises? Trading is boring. Well, that's not true. Waiting is boring, actually. No, waiting, it's boring, but now you're waiting with me, so it's not boring. And I try to make it fun, you know. Talk shit, I'll say some jokes, and I'll laugh at them. So I'm seeing here GJ is looking like it's gonna break above that area. That would be major key if we get that push above that previous wick here. Trying to find out who's the one with the eggplant. Bro, imagine like how hard it is for teachers to get on Zoom. I have like fucking 20 kids with 30 kids in there. That's crazy. They're all split up around. All of them have like major ADHD, fucking Adderall and shit. Like, tweaking the fuck out. Hey Charlie, shut the fuck up. No. And boom, they'll just stop video. Bang. Now you can't see me now, bitch. Bang. Yeah, I'm gonna just mute everyone in here. I don't know what the fuck you guys are saying. If you wanna talk, so just unmute yourself. Talk. You wanna talk? Okay, yeah. Really not that much going on. Gold is just messy right now. Wicks to the downside, another wick to the upside, no breaks whatsoever. 15, 30-minute candles are looking very, very weak. You can see this and measure. Basically, we have 13 pip 30-minute candles. GJ got bigger 30-minute candles, and gold, that's crazy. Kindly look at this trade idea. Yes, sir. Start looking at charts. And then after we go ahead and do the same thing we always do, which is the normal breakdown from higher time frames down to the lower time frame on GJ. and see if there were any opportunities for us to take a trade during the New York session, and see if we might have a good setup for pre-London or London. What was I doing here? Oh, okay. So I have to get a snapshot. Paste it, and then paste the code right after. Hi Mac, is today the time for pre-order of Magic Keys? Yeah, you can pre-order. Alright, so Tyrone. So that's your trade ID. I'm sorry. You waited for the break underneath that that support. Makes sense, right? So actually, that support is a little lower than what it should be at. It should actually be around here, rather than here. Um, you had this breaking below that area, so I guess it makes sense to get in the trade at the close of the candle. So you had to kind of like wait for this candle to close, because you know, if you took that entry right at the wick here at the end, that means that the candle was still open, and you took an impulse trade right at the right at the bottom of the wick, and that just happened to me before. That sucks. So you took it like way too um under, right? So you should have waited for this candle to close, you know, because your support is actually here, not here, and these wicks wouldn't really matter much at that point. So once you had that break below that area, then this candle would have closed like this, and your entry would have been at this point, right? And of course, you have your stop loss usually will go on top of the previous 30-minute wick, or even on the 30-minute candle you're entering it at. Basically, your entry candle, you put your stop loss right above it, and that would have worked out perfect. So right now it looks like it's just retesting in that area. I don't know how EA moves much, but if it moves like AU or maybe EU, definitely you can get a break and retest. Happens quite often on pairs like that. On GJ sucks. You can't really even wait for a retest on GJ. So yeah, let's see what's GJ doing. Looks like it's gonna continue up. Very careful on what to do around here, because we're breaking the high of the previous wick. We might just, you know, shoot up and reach on targets real quick. So we have one target here, which is that wick fill, and then continuing up, we have 150, 200 coming from previous support areas. So I think it does make a lot more sense to wait.
Hey Mack, how you doing?
At least for 150-minute candle to close above that area. Who spoke? What's up, brother?
Salim.
Salim.
How you doing? Right?
Chilling like a villain. Nice.
Yeah. I've got a chat coming your way.
Chart coming my way. Alright. I'm gonna catch
There you go.
Funny name, Chinese indicator. Haha, yes. Funny name. Funny. Need to use multiple confluence for entering a trade. Yes, correct. It's CPI will be a problem for gold. It can move gold. I've seen CPI moving gold. Alright, let's see what Celine brought to the table. Man, you write a lot. Alright, so let's see. I love it because you have that passion in the charts, right? So you have second partials close, runners, full TP, partials, clean traffic, All right, so that's the buy side. Now the sell side, you have your partials down here, and then more runners down there. Clean traffic. Okay, so let's break this down. Now you're on the 1 hour chart. So basically, we're stuck in this area. That's your basically your non-trading zone, right? So you will need a break above 150 flat. Kind of what's happening right now. You know, it's continuing up, and I believe we're going to continue up to at least retest that wick here, and then maybe reverse, or continuing up. So a lot of clean traffic to the left. If we keep on breaking, then the only problem here, obstacle, will be that wick right here. Going above that wick would give us basically the confidence to leave the trade running and head up to the next take profit, which will be 150,600. That's a 60 pip move right there. Perfect, for sales, if let's say that we reject that area and then we start heading down to create a lower low, at that point you want a close underneath 149,820. Makes sense. Retail sales are coming up, which is not relevant as of right now. For sales, it makes sense too, because you have a lot of clean traffic also. I explained to you guys before what clean traffic looks like and what dirty traffic looks like. But this right here looks clean. A lot of big body candles, and yeah, that's basically what clean traffic is. So let's see how it plays out. We're continuing up. So I set up an alert right here at the cross of that wick. I'm actually gonna bring it a little lower than that in case it decides to fly up. So see how price reacts around there. It's the last thing I
To
want
be
is
fair, for GJ, ideally, it'll be good to see some sort of retracement on the 4 hour. If you look on the 4 hour, we've been printing bullish constantly, so it kind of doesn't really make sense to just see more 4 hour momentum, bullish momentum. So it'd be nice to see some sort of retracement around, let's say, just one sec, maybe to retrace and create a support around 149,660, 650. If you look on the 1 hour, it's much better on the 1 hour.
149.6 right here, you say? Somewhere around?
Yeah, somewhere in there, yeah. Just so we can reject that resistance, and then create support to head back down, back up again.
Of course, it makes sense, to, like I said before, to continue down if we break the support and reject the zone, as we might just go ahead up just to get that wick fill and have the rejection happening soon. Getting closer to the Asian session open, I've seen this happening a lot, which is a reversal as soon as we hit that target. In this case, is that wick. So this will be the target, and then maybe we can expect a reversal. Look how it's pushing right now. Usually at a breakout of GJ, you normally get 10 to 15 pips, which is good. So that will be basically your trade, right? If you took an impulse trade right here, like as I mentioned to you guys before, at the break of that previous wick, continuing up, and finally getting that wick fill here, that's basically your trade for the day. So see how many pips is that? Really not much. But it did make more sense to wait, right? And just be safer on that end. Because if you look on the 30-minute, this is where you see a whoa. See your resistance at this point, which is here at 150 flat, and then you would need a bullish candle just breaking above, closing hopefully on the next 3 minutes, if it's a 15, and then a continuation up. Or what can happen is that we can push a little further and then have a reversal happening at the 8 p.m. Candle. But yeah, buys are looking good so far. Your entry would have been here, and your stop loss would have been at the wick of the previous 15-minute candle or that current 30-minute low. So something like this right here. This is really not that much of a range, just to get that wick fill, and the continuation up would have been at just 0.200. So now this is where we have to be careful and see if we reject this zone right now, and to kind of like check that. You can even go into the 1 minute to look for wicks, right, to the upside. So those wicks will mean that we're rejecting that zone, and that's probably your goal to say that it's time to go ahead and close. So we broke that high. If we continue to push up, perfect. If not, it's fine. Whoever took that trade, awesome. Congrats. And did push really nice, but it's really not that much. Let's see how many pips. 6. Ultimately, we want to see that break to point 200, right? So yeah, see how much is this gonna move. Well, target will be at 150, 200, and past that, what do we have here on the 30-minute? 150, 570. Okay, let's see. All right, so now you see how this 30-minute candle is closing with no wick to the top. For me personally, I know we're out of that area, but I would definitely at least secure partials, close half of your position, or 80% maybe, because 30-minute close with no wick to the top, it's 50-50 chance that it can go ahead and retrace and keep heading down. It's really heavy. But yeah, as I was saying, you want to definitely get that close above this zone to stay in the trade, right? To stay in the trade. To stay in the trade, but it looks like, yeah, we're pulling up. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. So perfect trade, worked out good. I think it's already up 10 pips from that break of 150.00. Yeah, 13 pips, so good enough. So now expect 0.200 or somewhere around here to get hit. Hit. All right, and let's see what's gold doing right now. Looks like I got an alert. Gold is still ranging, guys, so really not that much going on. Yeah, not really much going on with gold. Just okay. All right, so whoever took that trade at this moment, you should be securing at least 80% of your position if that, if that's your rule, right? Because we're getting close to these wicks right here, and that could mean rejection, 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 rejection. And as I said before, and I'm going to repeat again, during the Asian session, we can see a lot of rejection and a lot of reversals, fake outs. Also, guys, remember to if you're looking for streams during the London session, always check out my boy Jeevan from Capital Hungary. He usually does the London session, and that last time I believe he called the nasty ass trade on GJ, which was that huge drop here, right here, right at 1 hour 1 hour after the London session open. So Capital Hungry on YouTube, give it a like, follow, subscribe, and for whoever asked again, the what's up, Philip? The main broker that I'm currently using is the Trader's Domain. You can see it right here on the left side of the screen. But yeah, as we're approaching that zone right here, we started getting that rejection, so that was your cue to start to basically secure at least some of your positions or some percentage of it. Right now, as we're getting close to the Asian session open, I'm definitely going to expect a reversal or maybe some how do you call it, some consolidation around that area here. Let's go ahead and give me 1 second. So yeah, simple price action, or how the market will be setting up right now. If we're still continuing bearish, this will be a basically a lower high, and then we're gonna be expecting a lower low by going down to 148,700, that current support on the 4 hour, and breaking below that area to continue down to maybe 148,200 to create the next lower low. So lower high, lower low, and another lower low. But let's say that we continue up here, breaking this resistance, then I can see the structure as a bullish sign. Basically, we have our low here, then creating our high here, and at that point, this will be a higher high and a continuation up to break 150, 200 and retest that previous resistance at 150, 800. Creating higher highs and higher lows. but for a Asian session, that little trade there at the break of the 150 flat, that was pretty good. Moved 13, 14 pips. So that's what we were looking for, and we got it. So whoever took that trade, give yourself a pat in the back and say you made it. So yeah, that was basically the only parameter that I had here for buys. I'll wait for price to break above 150.01. I guess I was being very exact, and that's basically for an impulse entry. And safer buys will be at if you waited for a 15-minute candle to break above that area, and your entry would have been right here. At that point, it would have been, I guess, too late. See on the 30-minute. Yeah, way too late, especially that candle closing with no wick to the top. So, yes, I guess the best, well, the only way for that trade to work out, it would have been, taking trades at the break of this resistance while price was moving. We didn't need to wait for a close. See 1 second here, guys. On the chat, on the Zoom chat, I can hardly see it, but if you have any charts that you want to go ahead and share on the screen, just let me know. Now, if you're in this trade on Slim, what are you gonna do next? Since we're basically just staggering around here. It's to just manage your trade, because we can easily go back into this 24 pip range and stay here for a little bit longer.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't take it because I just didn't like how the 30-minute closed, how the candle just opened, because I wanted to see a close above the 150.060.
Right.
To then have, because obviously then you've got a better confirmation as you closing above the previous daily candle. And yeah, but I just didn't like how the 30-minute candle closed with hardly no wick on the top.
Yeah, that candle closing with no wick to the top, that was basically your cue to go ahead and take partials, close some of your positions, and leave a little runner, because we're still 11 pips above 150, above that key level. So yeah, it's playing how we wanted it to play. So now it's just basically just a waiting game. If we go back into this range, it's fine. We took already profits, so we're good on that. And then to the bottom here, this is the current 30-minute support. So you will need a break to take sales. This, it's kind of like a shitty area, so you don't want to go ahead and take any trades inside that zone, right?
There's a lot of consolidation.
Exactly. So consolidation means dirty traffic. Clean candles like this means kind of clean traffic. This is dirty traffic. Clean traffic, dirty traffic. On gold, still nothing. Gold shit, not moving at all. I don't know what's going on here. If anyone got any fundamental news of why it's gold's consolidating so long, share with just let me know why, because this is fucking insane on the 4-hour. It's crazy, impossible. Like, how do you take a trade in there? Those ranges are killer. This is how you blow your account, basically. Taking a buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and just praying to God that you're gonna get that break above, whatever you have marked up.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts what you just said, bro.
This is
like if they could play the range in it and only choose one side and have a tight stop, it's a different story. But yeah, if they get into buying and selling back and forth, ooh, that's a bad rabbit hole to go down,
Yeah, it's basically Alice in Wonderland type shit. You're not gonna find an end to that, and you're gonna blow your account for
yeah,
sure.
exactly.
This right here, this shit right here, It's the account blower right here. Bam. But it looks like, this 4-hour candle grabbed some liquidity to the upside. We might continue down as we keep printing bearish candles. So now we just need some, the fuck was that? Bro, I'm alone in my house and I'm kind of scared because everyone left. So right now we're just continuing down, just making, if we break this fucking support at 1722, which it's been holding, gold by the nuts, we can continue down and create, lower lows and and lower highs at that point. You guys agree with that? Yes, yes, cool. Okay, can you have a look at EA, Euro, AUD? Sure. See what's going on. Yeah, we're still hovering, above that area, 12 pips. Those, as I said before, we're getting close to this zone here, and if we don't tap 0.200, then expect a reversal in the next 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, Mark.
Huh? What's up?
Yeah, do you remember on Tuesday when Uncle Ted spoke about the about gold dropping if it just breaks below 1725?
Yeah.
Yeah, like have you noticed like how that area keeps rejecting? So like on the 4-hour, candles keep rejecting and closing above 1725. I think if we get like, I'd say at least like a 4-hour candle closing below 1725, that could be a better confirmation for that area to be filled. We've got so many rejection on the 4-hour.
I think I have 1722, which is down here, actually way underneath all those wicks, and we only have one wick after that. 1725 is still dangerous because then you're playing with these, huge wicks down here. So I guess safer will be 1722. But I mean, if you want to risk it for the biscuit and take those 30 pips before, then go ahead. EA on the 4-hour, it's really, I don't know how to analyze EA. I've never done it before, but based on what I'm seeing here and just mere price action, we're continuing down as we broke this current 4-hour support.
Yeah, and also, Mac, if you look at Euro AUD, that 1.56 level is actually a strong level as a support resistance level.
1.56.
Yeah, and if you it checked it yesterday, it tapped that level and rejected it. And if you go back a couple weeks, like earlier in the beginning of the month, it also tapped that area and rejected it as well. If you look at that on the daily, you'll see it. Yeah, well, you see it right there too.
Yeah, that wick here, another one here. Rejection. Yeah, I think it can definitely continue down. Yeah, it failed to break that 1.56 like Bernard said, and that can only mean that we're gonna keep on printing bearish candles. So that next daily, if we break the low, like it's doing right now, then you have this whole one, bullish candle on the daily to get filled, right? So this right here will be a 116 pip move, which is really good. So to be more specific, what you want to do is just look for the low created on the 4-hour, and somewhere where price is consolidating. So 1.52, so right around here, because you also have that support here from previous lows created, and that's basically your target, right? Your ultimate target. So you have something like that, and now you expect the price to keep pushing down. Of course, you want to be, thoughtful of this ranges here, right? That's support, another one here, and another one here.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's simple, easy, really not big of a deal. It's kind of like EU type thing. Yes, yesterday tapped 1.55600, like you said, and now we're continuing down. So yeah, whoever asked about E8, and if you're in sales, good luck. I think you can go ahead and get that 100 pip drop. That guy looks like Undertaker's kid. What the fuck? What the fuck? Me? Nah, bro. Careful with Euro pairs. There's summit happening. Fuck the summit. Summit really doesn't mean much. A summit for the European nation. Yeah. So shitty. What's going on in here with GJ? It's definitely rejecting the zone here. So you know, if you are in this trade, I suggest you to go ahead and just close it. Wait for the next opportunity, and that will be a wick fill above this area and a continuation up for a tap of 0.200 if you know price decides to let's say retest this previous support and then continue up. So you'll want to see something like this, a retest and a continuation up. But I've seen this happening so many times that I know that this next 30-minute candle is just going to pop back into the range and continue down. Sorry, guys. Hey, Mac, how do you avoid fake signals? Any filters you use on your entries? What do you mean fake signal? What the fuck is a fake signal? Like somebody sold you a signal and it's fake? Don't buy signals. Bro, the only way for you to learn how to trade is by learning how to trade. If you keep blowing accounts, that's perfectly fine. That's part of the game. It's, you know, that's how you learn. Well, it's not fine. You know, you should be taking your risk management a little bit more serious. But avoiding fake signals, I don't know what you mean by that. I use any filters. You probably mean indicators. No, I don't use any indicators. It's pure price action, baby. What I do on a trade is that I set up parameters. So I set up if and only if we break above this area, this is a trade zone. If and only if we break underneath this area, or let's say if price pierces right through that wick, we can go ahead and get impulse trade, and that's basically it, right? You set up two pairs, right? One pair for buys and another one for sells, either for impulse entries or a close above that area. For a buy will be a close above resistance. For a sell will be a close below support. Hey, good morning. First time viewer. Nice, dope, welcome. Can you tell me can you let me know the different time frames you're mapping your chat? I mean, probably in your charts and the pairs. Yes, on GJ, I usually go from the daily, basically just to see market structure, see how price is moving. So far, we're moving bullish, and then I go into the 4-hour to look for a channel or a range. In this case, I'm looking for trades in between this area. You have a resistance here at 150-200 and a support down here at 148-700 or 800 if you want to call it an even number. So between this zone right now, let me delete this because it's actually not an important zone anymore. So right now, just trades in between this zone here. It's the 145 pip area. How do you avoid fake outs? You really trick. How do you avoid fake outs? Basically, a fake out can be avoided by knowing when the session opening time of the of whatever you're trading, depending on the time. Let's say at 8 p.m. The Asian session opens for the Asian market on currencies. At that time, we usually get a pullback. So that pullback, considering that we had a break above a previous resistance, then that pullback will basically mean that it's gonna form a fake out. So that's what I'm kind of like avoiding by staying in the trading. So it's not that you can avoid fake outs all the time, but you know that around the session opening, especially for the Asian session, you can get a massive pullback. And in this case, if we get a pullback, and this becomes a fake out, right? So we've tapped that zone. This is coming from these wicks right here. Rejected it. Now what can we expect with volume pushing price? A continuation down. And that's basically your fake out. Hey, I just tuned in. What's the wave? What's the wave? What's the fucking wave? Wavy. Mac, do you usually take only 10 pips? Yes. 10 pips, close at least 80%. Okay, yeah. The way I map out the zones is just going onto the higher time frames, and then looking into the 4 hour for a channel to trade in, and then 30-minute or the 15, I'll be looking for entries in that area. You need to press the camera on the top right corner and on trading instant. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoever's asking how to send a chart, I have a video right below the right underneath the description right here at the bottom, and I kind of show you how to send the chart. Basically, you just gotta take a screenshot by clicking on the camera here on TradingView. Once you take the snapshot, it's gonna give you a link. What you're gonna send to the chat is the code at the end after the /x. So copy it somewhere, paste it, and copy that code here. Boom. All right, so this is very critical point right now, because we're still hovering around that area, and if we don't get that much sellers pressure, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna shoot up, and by shooting up, we are gonna hit at least 0.200. So yes, I think I fucked up by saying close your position completely if you were still in the trade, but I'd rather just be safe than sorry. Did you click on buy right now? No. I'm not trading. I'm not trading this session right now. I really wanted to do that challenge on funding talent challenge thing. I think you gotta hit 8%, and they give you like 10 trading days or 30 days to hit 10% on an account. If it's 25K, you gotta hit 2,000. That's really not that bad. I could do that in one day easily. And this stupid ass chat does not open. Give me 1 second, guys.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, what's up, my Momo?
All good. You?
All Gucci, my dog. Gucci.
Gucci sounds good to me, man.
Yeah, Gucci.
Yeah.
All Gucci Prada. Yes, sir. Why am I looking at EA still? Boring ass pair. Gold is still ranging. Really, not much going on.
Gold, steel, fuck.
Yeah, gold still fuck. fucked. Yeah, it's fucked on the 4 hours. So if it's fucked on the 4 hour, then the lower time frames are even more fucked.
Obviously.
What happened to my shares?
It should move today.
Let's see. I mean, it's the last day of the week, so yeah, maybe. Dude, what the heck? Why am I lagging so much here? Alright, there you go. My bad. So just about to find nice Momo. Somebody said Momo in the chat. Alright guys, see what's going on. We got 1 minute here for the Asian session to open and see how our price reacts. Okay, so we closed bearish on that last 30 minute. So it's very really pay attention on how price is going to react around here, because if we get to tap around here and head back down, then definitely I can see price rejecting again and continuing down, making this a whole fake out on the 1 hour. But if you're still holding, yes, I guess it will make sense, because at that point, if you have closed your at least 80% of your position, then you have a runner running. By holding this area here, then that will be basically the support. So if we stay above this area, then it will make sense to stay in buys. But now if we start breaking underneath this wick here, then it becomes more of a bearish momentum. My magic keys work to zoom in and zoom out, but opening my cog doesn't work. Any idea why? Yes, probably because you have to open the num lock. So on the num lock, unlock it, and make sure you link it to your terminal. All right, guys. So let's see here what's going on. We're still not breaking the low of that previous 30-minute wick. It got close to it. So yeah, for Magic Keys, there is also a support website. You can hit them up. His name is Gabriel. He can definitely help you out. Because on Mac, once you use oh look, it's breaking down. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a fake out. On a Mac, you have to use Parallels. On Parallels, you have to use a different software to set up Magic Keys. So I really don't know how it works on a Windows, really. Wow, look at that, guys. Fucking nasty. So yeah, I think we're gonna head back down, get back into that zone, and this will become a lower high at that point for price to then continue down, as I think Salim was explaining. Okay. Yeah, huge rejection. What was your entry? I want to see if we got the same entry. My entry, well, I didn't take the trade, but I said that if we break above 150.01, which also was here, that would be the impulsive entry or trade. You see, for buys, wait for price to break above 150.01 for an impulse entry. For safer buys, wait for bullish candle closing above 150 150 flat, right? Oh shit! It's fucking cat, bro. Crazy bitch. It's the female cat. Annoying ass. Get out of here. What's she doing, bro?
Where is she?
Yeah.
Where's cat?
Yeah, but yeah, it looks like that's becoming a fake out. That doesn't mean that automatically we're gonna jump into sales, right? Because we still have this support here. So, like I said before, price might just bounce around here, or this could be easily a liquidity grab for price to continue up. So, very complicated. And I'll be right back, guys. Let me just use the restroom real quick. New first time on the stream. Is there a reason you guys trade the Asian session only Tuesdays and Thursdays? Yes, main reason is because the Asian session doesn't give us that much volatility, and previously somebody was doing the Asian session streaming from Mondays through Thursdays, and I wasn't working out, so I kind of like took over, and now I'm hosting the Asian session and preventing people from taking dumb trades, I guess. But yeah, just Tuesdays and Thursdays are pretty much the most volatile days I believe that we can trade the Asian session. But if we don't see a setup, then we don't take it, right? I'll just be right back.
Aussie dollar sitting at pretty good support right now.
Whoa, what's the ruckus? Well, I'm near these. What are we waiting for? Yo, chill. Ruckus, Randall, Blackburn, mute. And you got me scared, bro. I came right from the basement.
Mack, Salim have some difficulty to come in the Zoom.
It's all sorted now, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Thanks so much.
No problem.
So, well, that looks like it was a liquidity grab, guys. So 8 p.m. really, really played with us basically. Because I was expecting a fake out and price to head back down to the range, but now based on the 4 hour, that idea of having a bearish structure is out the window so far. If we continue up and continue to break above 0.200, then I can definitely see this as a low, and this is creating a high for price to then continue to make higher highs and higher lows. So yeah, technically you would like to see something like this, they move up and then move down and then move up to break that resistance and so on, continuing down and continuing up, right? But let's say price goes retest that area, respects, continuing down and with just one impulse break right below 148,800 and continuing down, then we have basically a bearish structure still. But it can make sense because we still got this one last week, and then the first week of April will be the first week of Q2, right? Yeah, if you guys remember, Devin did explain that Q1, ending of Q1, after the second week, we basically had that pressure coming from sellers, and basically buyers cashing out at that price, which is 152.200. So that little squeeze can only mean that we're gonna drive price down and create a next support area. In that case, it's 148.800, and of course we want to see price continuing up by breaking that previous 152 high. This is on the daily. Did Mack call out a trade? Yes, we called that a trade already. This is basically a very simple trade. So let me see what's going on the 4-hour. Once we get above this area here, we have a lot of consolidation here and very nasty traffic. Really not the cleanest price action on the 4-hour right here, and that was basically on Sunday opening, which we had a slight gap. 21st, yeah, Sunday opening. It took a day or two for that gap to get filled. A day, yeah, the 21st and the 22nd. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. Nice. Oh, GJ is about to drop. What makes you think it will break the resistance? The trend is down, and we are currently reacting to the last supply zone. Okay, your supply zone is your resistance. Demand zone will be your support impulse down to the left. Yeah, that's what we said. We're reacting around this area, but if price continues up, then we can see a change in trends, and that's the beauty of trading. You have possibilities. I don't know 100% if we're gonna reject the zone and continue to make lower lows and lower highs, but it'll be nice if we see that break above that area and price continuing to make higher highs and higher lows. I never said anything about that resistance that it's 100% sure or certain that it's gonna break. 4-hour retrace and 4-hour time. Fundamentally, the UK agreed within the government to continue with the plan to lift lockdown. Oh yeah, you guys are still in lockdown. Well, it's fine. New York it's not the best state right now with all these regulations. It's pretty crazy because it's sad. You go into the city and you see all these places like little coffee shops. Hipsters. Oh, they used to own them. Probably get the money from mom or dad or whatever. They went to like college for like a year to go ahead and find themselves in like Thailand or fuck it, and then they came back and they decided to make a coffee shop based on the hip, right? So hipsters, right? So they went into Brooklyn or they went into the city, and then they rented this little place that used to be a barber shop full of Dominicans. They kicked them out and they started to make coffee. What is my cat doing? From Thailand, and yeah, those little shops shut down. Sucks, but yeah, that's business. All right, so reacting to that supply zone, like our boy said here, it looks like we're rejecting. Ballsy will be to take a trade right here as sell, right at the wick, going based off the 5-minute and expecting price to not even retest that zone, right? And then you have the confirmation. If we keep breaking below that area and going back into this range, that price might continue down. So that's basically whoever asked how to avoid a fake out. You really can't. because look what happened today, right? I said, you know what, it doesn't make sense to hold because that 30-minute candle closed with no top wick. Look what happened. The next one closed bullish, still, you know, giving you an extra set of pips. An extra set of pips. And then that other 15, that's when it started to close bearish. And that next one, that was the finesse one, right? So this was actually the fake out, the price for price to continue down and go back into the range. Double fake out. So now I guess will be the deciding factor with this next 15-minute candle closing bearish.
Hey Matt,
Yo, what's up?
have you taken a trade?
No, man, no, I did not. I called it, but I didn't take it. Didn't take anything. Basically, I explained that, you know, this was the trading zone, that, you know, this rejection zone here, and the buys were at the break of 150.02 or 01, right above this wick, which we didn't get on that candle that looked like it was gonna break. We got it right here on the actual breakout candle on the 15-minute time frame. So that was the break. It was an impulse trade, aiming for at least 10 pips, 12 pips. Yo, what the heck is my cat doing, bro? Okay, so really not much going on now. Burning like midgets with large hands. What the fuck? Mack, tell us, why did he go to prison? Story time. I didn't go to prison. I've been to jail, but I never went to prison. Boo. The real story. Bernie takes out. What the fuck is this, bro? Hi Mac, thanks for doing these live sessions. I'm wanting to buy Raja's market Fluidity. I watch him pre-New York. Do you know if there is also a live stream for the New York session? Yes, man, of course. There's always a live stream for the New York session. Starts at 6:30 a.m. and ends at 9 a.m. It's going to YouTube. It's right here on my description. Wicks Don't Lie, which is Rakio's website. Brand, basically. And yeah, how the fuck do you know my stream and you don't know his? That's crazy. You're trolling. But yeah, 6:30 a.m. Iron Man trading, you're even worse. You like it in the mouth. Okay. What the fuck is going on in here, bro? You guys talking about liking it in the mouth.
You allow your trolls in here, bro. You don't cut them out. You got people here that fail at trade and fail at life, so they come in here trying to start drama over dumb shit. And then you gotta keep up with the chat. So, hey, everybody love to talk shit behind fake accounts. That's what I love about it. The fake ass Instagram and YouTube world, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that 49ers suck. What the fuck is that? Wasting your time. So much negativity here. Yes, we love negativity.
Why do you think this whole time I'm sitting back, I've been making EA sales, AU buys, but guess what? I hold that knowledge back. You got people like that ruin it. You know what I mean? So why am I going to sit here and waste my time giving out information for people that act like that, and then people support that shit? So
exactly.
You know what I mean? People want to support that shit and enjoy the trolls and support the trolls. Hey, y'all gonna lose with them. Simple as that.
Exactly. There's a level where you
It
can
don't
joke.
affect my dollar. It don't affect my dollar or my bills. So.
Right. There's a level where you can joke around, and then there's a level where you're just annoying and you're just trolling, and it's not even funny. Like, how come people like GJ so much? I don't have a lot of luck with it. I don't know why it's so popular. It's oh yeah, well, it is popular. Can disagree with you on that. The reason why GBP JPY it's traded a lot more often, I'm guessing it's because it it tends to react very good to price action, so you don't really need much. But I mean, I really don't know. I just started trading. When I started trading, it was GBP JPY. I like the way it moves. You get enough pippage per se. Enough pips for just trading in one session, and it's very quick. For someone who doesn't have that much patience, it's a really good pair to trade because you don't have to swing it or hold it for that long. And yeah, basically that sums it up. Really, really not much. GJ moves, and when it moves, it moves. I guess GJ is kind of like that main structure when it comes to GBP pairs. Then you have the alternative ones like GU or GCAD or GA, and I consider GJ as like the king of GBP pairs. So basically, when you want to see how the pound is doing, you go on to GJ, right? But when it's reacting to price action and you start seeing GJ consolidating around the Asian session, most likely that pre-London time to London opening, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna have a lot of volatility in it, and you can catch a trade very easily. Yeah, I can remind me blurry. Please, is there any live London sections? Yes, for live London sections or sessions, that's what you meant. My boy Jiven, he owns Capital Hungry, which is a group of basically traders, and he manages that group, and he's more inclined into fundamental data rather than technicals, even though he does both and breaks down trades down to the T. So he does the how do you call it? This the Asian, no, not the Asian. That's me. I'm the one who does the Asian. He does the London live. I guess he hasn't done it. Oh no, he did. He did one on Tuesday. So he does it on Tuesdays and Thursdays at of course 3 a.m. our time. He starts usually at 2 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah, that's our London host, Jivan from Capital Hungry, and then we also have Chris Monty from Trading with Monty. Yeah, the last time, oh my old man, he's like my imaginary stepdad. Yeah, he streams usually, so last time he streamed was a week ago. But yeah, he does the London session also. Oh, and I guess said too, but said trades only price basically 1 hour break and retest. That's the only thing he trades, 1 hour break and retest. So periods like AU, maybe GU, what's the other one he trades? Oh, EJ, that tend to follow price action real nice if there is a basically a 1 hour break, and then you have a retest to that zone, and that's when you get your entry. Alright, so what's going on here on GJ? That's what I want to see. That 5-minute candle looked like it took off. This 15-minute candle closing with no wick to the top, it's a little sketchy, even though I believe we can continue up as we've retested that supply zone 0.200. getting close to the quarter point. We can see if we can keep on pushing up to 0.500. Okay, thanks. That's a 15-minute time frame. Yeah, guys, whenever you see the pair in the back with the watermark next to it, the number, that's the time frame. 15 means 15 minute. What about quarterly effects? Oh yeah, Eleanor streams the London session, the New York session all together. So it's like a very long thing. Doesn't mean she's talking 24/7. It's just on YouTube. Don't forget Luke. I don't know who Luke is. HFX as well. Okay. Hey Mac, do you know anything about Nifty 50? Nifty 50? What the fuck is Nifty 50? Nifty 50. Let's see what Nifty 50 is. Bro, it better be no porn, bro. Oh, the Indian stock, the Nifty 50. Okay, so it's an ETF, I'm guessing, an index. So there's 50 companies in it. It's currently at 14,000. What? No. Is this in rupees or dollars? Huh? Yeah, no, it's an Indian index, but is the price in rupees or dollars? 14,324. Nah, it's gotta be rupees. That's just dry paint. Motherfucker said dry paint. Yeah, this shit hasn't moved in a while. The Nifty 50. I don't know who said that, but yeah, this is not paid to trade or anything. Corona dip. Did Mike take a trade? No, man, bro. I'm not taking trades right now. Why do I have to take a trade? We called that a trade, but I didn't take it. What the heck was that? What? Yo, Burner.
Yo, man.
What was that? What? It's some fucking police shit.
What? That was some other guy shit.
What?
That's
It
random.
was like a truck. Yeah, it was like a truck driving by. So he was in the streets. You could tell that was a street sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's driving. So I think, yeah, I don't know what the fuck was doing. So it's a good time he's done it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm over here. Shit, I'm over here on mute chilling, bro.
Oh no, I thought it was you. I saw that. There was like some dude with a police shirt. I'm like, oh fuck, somebody's getting arrested.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting locked up right now. Fuck.
Nah,
All right. So seeing GJ guys, it looks like we did tap above 2.200. So right now that will be our basically the new support area right here at 0.07 to be specific, and continuing up. Then we have 0.570 to hit. So let's go ahead and tap that in. Bang. And then above that area, we have 0.800, 0.850, 900. So what do we need that? Just basically, once we get around this zone here, just watch out for a price to react, and this minor wick here too. Little things like that, simple things, but it's just I'm pointing them out so you can go ahead and remind yourself that if we get around this zone here, there might be some reaction, rejection, and basically if you want to hold, though, you can definitely hold price to go up to 0.560, 500. So since we're getting some basically some rejection on this area, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna draw a rejection zone, and this is gonna be basically the target, right, for price to arrive in this area here. So it could be 0.530, 560, 540, 5 or even 600, but it has to get around there. Now, if this supply zone keeps on getting respected and we continue to see rejection, then we will want to wait for a 15-minute candle to start closing bearish, and then wait for the next one to continue to push the price down. Look who trades London is good. Ironman trading half. What the fuck? What kind of name is that, dude? FOMO kicking in and that. FOMO for what? FOMO, bro. You want to see FOMO, bro? If you're getting a trade here in gold, that would be massive. FOMO. You're like, oh shit, is this shit gonna pop up or pop down? Not much fear of missing out, but it's just fear of getting booty fucked. Let me just take a quick look here. We have all this rejection around this area. Price pulling up and then pulling back down, creating fake outs. It's still tradable on the smaller time frames. It's just way too risky. The beauty of gold is that it follows price action to the point, right? For example, we had this fake out here, a little wick created to the top, and then we had another failed to break above that area, but it filled the wick, right? And then finally we have this that will be an indication. If we continue up, then that will be the next target. Now for a bearish bias sells, basically we would like to see a break beyond below 1722, 1725, either or. Safer, it will definitely be 1722. Not so safe will be below 1725. So you can see very clear here how this support is holding price, which is 1725, 900, 1726 per se. See, price being held, held, continuation up, buyers creating little highs, and so on and so on. But at the end of the day, it's just messy, very messy. Honestly, the normal size of a candle here on the 15-minute, So 38, 39, 9. Not that bad, but it's just very messy, guys. Very fucking messy. I personally, I'll stay away from that. He's Asian. Has Asian Open passed? Asian Chego Tyrone. Asian Open passed at 8 a.m. Quick question. How's your week been so far? It's been okay. Not bad. What price action are you looking for to know if it's rejecting a level or breaking through a level? Okay. So what do I want to see? Specifically on GJ. Alright, so these are like the facts that I know. GJ is currently at this area, and that means that we have to wait for a reaction. That reaction can either be a rejection or a breakout. Now, what can we do? Well, basically just wait. Wait to see if we can continue to push price up and get up, above this area to, in case you're holding in a trade. Now, if we start seeing rejection, and you have, let's say you have an entry and you're managing your trade, if we start seeing this trade closing on even on the 5-minute or the 1-minute underneath that rejection zone that I usually draw, that's when I'll basically get my cue to go ahead and close my trade because it's not worth it. It's not worth to hold down and be stressed out or just getting anxious, just hoping price is going to continue down. But overall price action, I'm seeing here we're creating higher highs and higher lows on the 1-minute time, on the 5-minute time frame. I'm sorry, 5-minute time frame. So now you have your move up, you move down, you move up, you move down, you move up, and you move down, and then a continuation of. That's what I'm seeing on GJ. But yeah, so far just ranging. Now we want to see this next 15-minute candle to at least break below this support here, which is being held by 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, 4 5-minute candles. Matt, can you check my US 30 chart? Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on with US 30. Yeah, I'm gonna analyze this one last pair, guys, and call it a night. If you're still holding buys on GJ, just be aware that that 0.200 level, it's holding. So this is so annoying. Oh. All right, A-Rod, what do we have here? 30-30. So, okay. This is your 4-hour chart. You have this one EMA. This is... I really don't follow EMAs much, but based on what I'm seeing here on US 30, you have this channel here, and it looks like we're breaking up that channel, but we have to, well, you have to make sure that this is acting as a resistance, right? This trend line you have here is acting as a resistance. So what happens when we break a resistance? You usually get a retest, and in this case, this 4-hour candle will be your retest, and you will want to wait for this candle to close, and if it closes above this trend line, then that's basically Gucci for price to continue moving up. Remember, trend lines are usually just support and resistance. This is the support here, and this is the resistance. So it's just a little crooked, but you can just call it that. As soon as you step out of that channel, I guess you have drawn here with a trend line, retesting the zone. This will be this trend line will be acting as a resistance. I don't know. I don't really know QP's quarter points on US 30. Really don't touch him much. Well, I don't touch it at all. Really don't trade it at all. Need a lot of capital to trade it too. But yeah, that's it. I think that's all we have for today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll go ahead and call it a night. Whoever took that GJ trade, I want to go ahead and say congrats on that. You played yourself. Not play. You won today. You won today. Nice. It's nice. You won the GJ trophy. Yes. High five. So gypsies, I'm gonna head out. See you guys on Tuesday next week. Yeah, no, not a problem. I love doing these sessions with you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Hit the like button, please. That's gonna help the stream to become popular, and we will have more chicas in here, more ladies, and that's the whole concept and whole and the whole idea behind the stream, just to get some girls. I'm playing, guys. I'm playing, dudes. I know there's a couple girls watching here. So yeah, gold is shitty. GJ, it's currently rejecting that area for price to continue down. At least wait for 2, 3, 15-minute candles closing bearish if you're gonna go ahead and take a sell, as this is looking more like a lower high created on the 4-hour rather than a retest. So you have your high created here, lower low, lower high, and a continuation down. So that will be your price action and structure of the market. Yeah, not a problem. Thank you, guys. So thank you, everyone. I'll see you guys next week. I was about to say tomorrow. You're welcome. Bye, Salim. Bye, Burner.
Thank you.
Bye.
Back from Australia.
Yes, sir. Bye, Australia.
Yeah.
Put the shrimp in the Barbie. I'm gonna put some shrimp in the Barbie right now. I got some shrimp, but it's not going in the Barbie.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, yeah. All right, surf's up, dude. Be safe and don't overtrade, please, because it's already Thursday night and it's Friday night. It's Friday night. I'm out, guys. Be safe. Don't overtrade. Don't overtrade. For everyone listening on YouTube, don't overtrade. If you want to trade, that's gonna work out during the London session, then just make sure that it's gonna be a safe trade. Please use a condom. Wow. No, jokes aside, guys. If you're gonna trade the London session, just wait for a right setup. As of right now, if we continue bearish, I can definitely see price continuing down to create the next lower low. So that's an opportunity to hold price for a little longer and get this massive wick fill on the weekly. All right, but anyway, be safe. Remember to write down your parameters once you get a trade, and of course manage your risk accordingly. All right, so be safe. Bye bye.